Hey everybody. So I want to start by saying, Happy New Year's. It is New Year's for me right today. Wow, 12 o'clock tonight. So I wanted to say Happy New Year's, and this episode probably won't be out till January 20th, maybe. I mean, I've been really slacking, so I've been planning to shoot more episodes than actually posting and updating. So um, yeah. So I went all the way over to the Savannah Village to try to find the trader so I can pass off this for as many emeralds as I can get. Now, my trader no longer wants this kind of stuff because I have things like a blacksmith and chefs, stuff like that. So it kind of like, I don't know, kind of like floating around here. Oh, this is one of the tough ones too. I can fly, fool. So, yeah, so, you scumbags have a drink for me tonight because I won't have that luxury. I don't have a whole lot of money, and it's really cold outside, so I don't want to walk anywhere. And I have no friends, so I I am not going to be, you know, indulging tonight, which is all right by me. There's more weirdos out when it's a holiday anyway, so I'd rather celebrate afterwards. So yeah, make sure you scumbags partied up for me too. Think of me and sitting in this dark room all by myself, putting up with all kinds of minor annoyances and people finding more and new creative ways to try to get me to react. But that is all right. Let's get back to Minecraft. So I don't see the merchant, and I don't really want to get into anything too big because he should be showing up here. Actually, I don't know. Maybe I'm too late. So I've been doing grave robbing. I've been doing a lot of these, so I figure we'll do a couple around this village until see if the merchant shows up, and if he does, then we'll do our thing, and if he doesn't, no, that was a quick one. I must have did this one when I first showed up here. But if he does show up, then we'll trade as much as we can, and if he doesn't show up, then I think we're gonna take the long way back and grave rob a couple more places because, well, I actually got this pickaxe from. Oh yeah, and I got 3 key rings worth of keys now. But I actually got this pickaxe from one of the coins you throw into a well, and it's nothing like I mean, I can make a better one in Tinker's Construct, but it's still pretty good for next to nothing. Where's my excavator? Don't tell me. Oh, okay. I charged my armor up using the diamond anvil, so I didn't have to waste ingots, and I can spare eggs for energy a lot better than I can spare um, glitch ingots. So I figured I'll just do it that way. Then if I want to make a sword at some point, I'll have. Oh no, that was my fault. That's the second one I did. Uh, I probably dug up about 15 of these, and that's the second one that I blew up. So that's not too bad. This time, was me being unattentive. Last time, turns out the fog that they put on the graves, like it counts as like a weight. It counts as like weight. So um, when it landed on the pressure plate and it blew everything up. Luckily, the skull didn't break. So, or well, the chest. It just happens to be a skull. So I'm not sure which one of these rings have all the keys that I need on them, but I tried to separate it out so they all had different things. So Apparently, I got that one right. And don't ask me why I take those chests, because they're pretty stupid, but I like the way they look. I've been storing them all in the old storage shed at the village. Still don't see a merchant. There's those mousy guys. See, I don't want to fight them. They don't really drop anything cool, and you can't get spawn eggs from them. So I'm not going to bother with those. But if I can find one of their villages, I would be more than happy to rip it apart. But we're not going to concern ourselves with the mousies right now, because they can be, honestly, they're more annoying than tough. Like, they're not really tough. They're just a pain. And I know I'm doing a bad thing because I can fall on a pressure plate or something, but I'm trying to get, like, a good angle, so I don't have to worry about... My inventory's full already? Oh, it's all this junk. I don't have the capabilities of utilizing a backpack. Well, I guess I could grab my other backpack out of there, but I'm not going to. This is mostly trying to find a way to get rid of some village stuff for the most emeralds possible. Excuse me, I've been having a bit of a cough the last day or so. It's nothing too horrible. See, like, my teeth felt kind of like gross, I guess is a good way of putting it. So, like, I used my t-shirt to, like, wipe, like, kind of, like, clean them up a little bit, because I didn't feel like going to brush my teeth. And, like, I think there was a hair on my t-shirt, and I think I, like, breathed it in. So, yeah. Here's a pretty weird, embarrassing story for the day. I brush my teeth very regularly. I just, you know, wasn't in the mood to get up and do anything today. You want to hear another funny story? It's New Year's, right? So my 75-year-old grandmother wants me to go to the liquor store, the wine and spirits, the state store, to pick up some wine. And I'm like, alright, you know, whatever, you know, the more you get your way, the less I gotta listen to you complain. So, I was like, sure, you know. And then she's like, she wanted me to go to the store and pick up milk. Now, I walk because, you know, I'm not gifted with the ability to own a vehicle, so I walk everywhere, and I'm not too upset about it. It keeps me in shape, you know. But the store where I buy the milk at is on one edge of town, and the wine and spirits place is in the complete opposite edge of town. So I'm like, I can only do one of the two things. Like, I'm not going to walk to the wine and spirits, pick up a bottle of wine, carry it all the way to the dollar store, and then buy milk, and then come home. And I'm not going to go to the dollar store, pick up a gallon of milk, carry it all the way to the wine and spirit store, and then, you know, walk back. And she looked at me like I was a worthless piece of crap, and I'm like, you know, I know you wouldn't do that for me, so what's your problem? But she acted like I was, like, the most worthless person, and I'm like, you know what? You're pathetic, and I feel sorry for you. And I know you guys are probably like, well, that's your grandmother, that's your grandmother. Yeah, that's what I've been told, but she certainly doesn't act like it. It's just, honestly, I feel sorry for her. How somebody can have so much handed to them, and have such a live free kind of style, like, oh, there he is. I mean, she basically lives off of everything my grandfather's ever done in his life. And she acts like... Wait. I know there's Oakwood. I've seen Oakwood. She acts like she's doing me a huge favor, but, you know, we live in the same situation. My grandfather pays the bills. The amount of money she makes would never cut it. And, you know, she acts like I should be doing this and I should be doing that, and I'm like, all you do is sit, complain on the phone all day about me or trying to get a reaction out of me or something that's going on around me, and me, I'm like, everything you need, I'm doing it, and one time I don't want to walk to go grab your, you know, your fix or your stupid lottery tickets, or, you know, go way out of my way to do something that isn't necessary just because, you know, you want to, like walk in the freezing cold carrying a gallon of milk to go buy wine. You know, it doesn't make me a slime ball, it makes you a slime ball for expecting it from me. But, you know, what do I know? You know, she's older than me, but she has the respect and the intelligence of somebody half my age. Or I'm just young in my years, which is probably not that one. Because I still notice quite a few streaks of immaturity in myself, so I can't really talk, but if you look at the age comparison, I by far surpass her. And that's pretty sad. Like, she acts stupid enough that, you know, everyone's like, oh, you're so nice, but, you know, in reality, she's smart enough to make sure she gets every penny that comes through this house. Oh well, I'm just complaining again. Getting a little too personal. I'm sure, like once again, somebody out there, if anyone ever watches this, anyone, you know, you come here, what are you doing? Quit running away. You're gonna get too close to those... Yeah, now they're gonna fight me. Yeah, you wanted it. But, I mean, just... somebody will watch this someday and be like, wow, my life is almost exactly the same. I can't believe how many people live like this, and people just turn a blind eye to it. Someday the world might change. I think I'll be dead and gone long before that happens. Or so far out of my mind that, you know, it won't even matter anymore. Not to me. But someday things will change that certain people don't control everything are still unhappy. I guess it's the most miserable part. Like I said, it's enough complaining. Let's head back to the hometown. We're gonna fly there because, well, it seems like when I teleport, it likes to do its old lag thing a little bit quick, a little bit more, so we'll fly there and stop and periodically hit grave sites, see if we can find anything cool. And I think we should pass through another village, which might be able to get rid of the rest of that stuff. But the 3 villages that I have, I've used them so many times now that they're not willing to give me very much. And you can't really blame them, but for the way things are, you know, the economy and whatnot, you know. Now I think it's a bunch of crap. Like, I think they need a better scaling system, but once again, it's another one of those things that what do I know, you know? It seems like you can't trade a whole lot to one guy, and that makes sense, supply and demand, but it doesn't really change. Oh no. This guy is so annoying. As long as I'm in the sun, I'm gonna burn. Eh, I guess that's good enough for now. It'll only last a couple of minutes. We'll just dig straight down. We'll just break all the rules. See? I can get over here. I think. Those guys are the worst. Actually, no, I already determined those stupid Rayman rat things. They're the worst. Because those guys, they give you the instability buff, which I took out of my mod pack. We ain't having that. Like, that instability crap is... That can get you killed pretty quick. So I got rid of that. It was like, we're not gonna do that. So, but in like RL Craft, Alikanites mobs, that guy is definitely the worst. It's such an incredibly small hitbox, and at the same time, you're freaking out, moving all over the place, so it's already hard to hit him. It puts you in a pretty sticky situation. I don't know what I was going to say, but probably didn't make sense anyway, so it doesn't matter. I'm getting hungry. I just don't even want to go downstairs. Really makes me wonder. You know, it makes me pretty curious what's actually going on. Well, I'm getting in here, whether you like it or not. So, bam, through the wall. Oh, that's an easy one. It's not even a lock on it. Man. So I can't put these in there because I have to change the one thing I'm doing. Because instead of it pulling just water bottles out, it pulls out everything that's in a bottle. And it dumps it into the machine. And that's not what I want. Because then I gotta clear it all, then I lose this. So I put them in my backpack. But if I shift click them, it kind of messes me up too. Because then it goes in my backpack tank, and for some reason I can't get them back out. I don't know if you need the hose for that, or if it's just something else. Let's see, what all can we stick in here? I've been keeping all these in the village, in these chests here that I've been accumulating. I've been putting all these bottles in them. Different potions and stuff. Because, I mean, honestly, I don't really need them with this here Everlasting Abilities mod. I mean, it's not something that's going to be, it's a huge deal. But we can store all this stuff in here. Actually, we can store the coins in here too, because I'll just do those at the village. Now, the keys are another matter. I would like to just keep on keeping on, but I think that I'm gonna run out of space because for some reason you get a ridiculous amount of keys. Like, not the ones you need, but you get a ridiculous amount of keys. I think we'll do one more, then we'll try to like make a run for it. Do this. And this will do that. Then we'll come back over here and do that. See, there's a pressure plate down there. It's gonna, that fog or something's gonna fall on it, and it's gonna mess me up too. Oh well. I mean, honestly, the treasure isn't that great. I kind of just do this because I like the mod. That's the wrong tool. So, it's what, 6 days after Christmas, give or take, and now it's finally snowing. So, we didn't quite have a white Christmas, but it's snowing out there now. Oh, that's such bull crap. I think it's gonna go off. Yep. It's alright. That's alright. I think it's lower. Like, I think that's fine. Maybe I should start digging down, like, next to it. Like, and then just dig over. Yeah, like I said, I don't really... Tell me that's a stronghold. That'd be kind of cool. Holy man. What are you? Let's see. Let's grab these. See if we can, stop the lava flow. I'm not going to be able to do this one. I don't think I'm going to mark it, because I already have a ruby lock marked. And I lost my sapphire somehow. Like, I don't know. I had a sapphire, and I found a sapphire lock, and I was going to make a sapphire key to go ahead and, you know, make to be able to open the sapphire thing. But, see, there it is there, sapphire key. But apparently I can't do that. What is this? Oh, this is probably just stuff I junked here. Now, even if we pass to the next village, it's going to be dark, so the merchant ain't going to be there. We'll just cut our losses. I think we'll get... We're 2,000 blocks away, so we'll keep an eye out for anything cool along the way, like... That's the ruby key. There's some cool structures, but I don't know if I really want to explore them right now. Got the ritual altars from... I think they're from Abyssalcraft. So I'm not sure what their deal is, but... I don't really think I want to check them out this fly-through. Like, we'll pick another fly-through. And I'm pretty sure I already demolished this guy. I think I killed him to get his spawn egg. Just thinking about taking all this terracotta, but I don't want to. It's too much work. Like I said, I'm not... Wait, there's a village over here? Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, I got this village already. That's one I got to trade with because I've been there the least. I usually go to the Savannah one, and I go to the Abyssal one. Or my own, of course. But for all that stuff, I only got 40 emeralds. I think it's time that I start going to the desert one. We could... I don't know. Maybe we'll hit that one on the way back. Yeah, I thought I heard something. I'm having a strong feeling that I'm going to be interrupted here in a little bit. So, previous apologies. Preemptive apologies. Hopefully it stays PG, but never know. Tensions have been running high. I'm not a big fan of slavery. Or, you know, somebody putting all their work off on somebody else. So, I've been a little more unruly. Not that it really matters, because no matter what I do, I'm wrong, so kind of just slowly getting used to it. I mean, my options would be to completely freak out, try to get to the bottom of it, which that probably isn't going to help, or straight up leave, and then I'm in a very similar situation. I just, you know, be living on the streets, and that's not a horrible thing. I mean, I guess I am getting a little bit on the older side for that, but I mean, that would be probably I want to believe that that would be the lesser of two evils, because then at least if something happens, it's my fault. But at the same time, I just feel like it's probably going to be worse. It'd probably be a worse situation. Being alone, anyway. Because then instead of just having one person, or, you know, one group of people or one family taking advantage of you, you have the whole world you have to watch out for. Because you don't know anybody, so no one's going to go out of their way for you, you know? That's at least my theory. Not saying that there ain't nice people out there, because I have met nice people. But more often than not, you'll find people that have ulterior motives for doing what they do. I used to have one of these guys as a mount. I wish I could get him back. But we're just gonna kill him. What just shot at me? Aha, beer. That's the second one I've seen this series, so not even the same type, but it's the second one. So now I got two spawner pieces, so we're getting somewhere for two different ones. So I still got to kill 15 of one of them, but we're getting there. We are getting there. And as you can see, I've been manhandling all these llamas. Well, I'm trying to possibly maybe start a llama farm. I don't know if that's a Techtopia thing or not, so it's probably not. But if I get a spawn egg for one, then I'll have it. You know, not that big of a deal. I know I spent a fairly significant amount of time on the streets, like in different situations than what you would think. And I met some pretty scummy people, and I met some pretty cool people too. Like we were sleeping in our car in the Walmart parking lot, and some lady came up and knocked on the window and asked if we were homeless and was going to give us like a bag full of like donuts. And I was like, that's like one of the coolest things ever, because, you know, most people would be like, hey, look at those people, what are they doing? They're not fitting into a normal society, dirtbags. But she was like, hey, you guys are hungry, I got some food, and I'm like, thanks, but we're actually not doing so bad. This is just cheaper than a motel. That was one of the big hiccups with that whole thing. But I'll let you in on a pro tip. If you're ever going out and you're ever going to try to do it, which I suggest everyone, if they have a good friend or somebody that they can be with for extended periods of time and not want to murder them, take a friend, because you'll probably need them for something at some point along the way. But I would suggest, you know, looking for places to shower was a real deal. Like, for some reason, they wanted to charge like $20 a person to shower at a truck stop. Like $20. I mean, yeah, they give you a towel and, you know, you get unlimited time in the shower and stuff, but even if I wanted to shower with my girlfriend together in the shower, like, she charge us $20 each. So I was like, no freaking way. I would rather go to the river and you know, do it like old school. But, which I've done a couple of times. But one of the big tricks is get free passes to the YMCA. You can work out, you can hit the sauna, you can shower, swim. Like, it's a good method. And then, you know, there's always cheap motels, which ain't excellent, but are an option. And one of the other things that we did was, there's usually like, if you get into a situation like that, and it's something simple like a hot meal or like like a shower or something. There's like homeless shelters and churches and stuff that'd be like, yeah, sure, you know what? I wouldn't necessarily say they support people that do stuff like that, but if you're in need, they seem to be pretty cool. Most of the time. Now, I'm not speaking for everyone, because, like I said, you will more often than not find scumbags and dirtballs that are trying to, you know, swindle or trick you into doing something you don't want to do, rather than, you know, finding people that are actually trying to help you. And that is legitimate truth. But there are some people out there that are a lot of fun. You just kind of have to, like, you know, stay open-minded, but keep yourself guarded, is a good way to put it. Keep everybody in nice terms, but always keep in the back of your mind that more than likely they're trying to get something from you. It kind of seems in my case, like even now, living back in my hometown, it seems like it's a lot of information relay. Like, people don't want money from me because I don't really have money. And I'm not as physically fit as I used to be, so I can't, like, you know, they can't really use me for a lot of work. It seems like they kind of, like, try to get me to react certain ways and get information out of me about other people, or even about myself, where, you know, they could somehow use it against me. I really believe that. But, you know, when you're on the road, information usually isn't the problem, because, you know, you won't know anybody and they won't know you, so there's not a lot of information they can really do. There was a weird thing, like, the cops, somewhere in between being homeless and stuff, I was talking to the cops, and the cop said that he openly told me that there was a chop shop down the street. And I'm like, why would you tell me that? I'm like, you know, I'm basically homeless. You know, I'm basically in some level of trouble. Like, tell me where I can literally find people that would, you know, instigate that, you know, side of me. Like, you must have a screw loose. But, you know, that's not really my thing. I couldn't really do a chop shop thing if I wanted to. Like, I've mastered, like, cars for dummies. Like, I can tell you certain things about certain cars, you know, but I'm not a car person. Like, you'd be better off, like, I don't know, you'd be better off Googling it than, you know, asking me. And that's the truth. I'm not very adept in that situation. I did learn, and don't take this the wrong way, because it wasn't actually, like, breaking into cars, but I had a habit of locking the keys in the car, especially when, like, I think I did it twice while the car was on, and it's still, like, it still kind of bugs me. I'm like, how does that even happen? Like, how do you lock your keys in your car while the car is running? But I managed. But doing that about 4 times, I kind of, not leaving it while it's running, but leaving the, locking the keys in the car. After doing that about 4 or 5 times, I got real good at breaking into the car. So, but that, I was not doing things like, you know, going around stealing car stereos. This is just, why would that do that? Want that to do that? That's stupid. You know, I didn't go around, you know, doing anything too horrible. But that was a skill I picked up along the way. Where do I want to stick this guy? Let's put him up here, I guess. I mean, honestly, they're a 9-slot chest. They're better as decoration anyway. This is the rarest one I got so far. I've been storing all my potions in there. We are going to, before I end the episode, go get some, hopefully, some sort of good food, maybe. if there's a such thing down there. Because I think the coast is clear. I don't have to worry about getting nagged to death about something stupid that I have no control over or couldn't possibly help with or don't make any sense. But hopefully that's the case. And I can just go, enjoy peace and quiet. Maybe, I don't know, I made hot dogs. I freaking hate hot dogs, but not a lot of food, and just so happens that cheap food tends to be the easiest to cook. Yeah, I already know what's going on there too, but, you know, it's another one of those things. Not a lot I can do about it. Okay. So it looks like we're pretty good now. We got most of the basic running around steps taken care of. So let's see what pens of animals we want to get after I put this last potion or two away. See, it gives me stuff like this. I'll give this to my people because I don't need it. But I think that's a pretty cool thing. So let's go and put as much of this stuff away. I'll deal with the keys later. I got plenty of them to deal with. And let's see what animal pens we want to make. Oh, here's something else that's real cool that I just figured out. You know, think I'm, what's that thing cool people say? Derpy? I'm a derp? Yeah, well, I don't think he'll take this. Yeah, I didn't think so. I did a derp thing, and it's irrelevant to most things, but I realized that, hang on one second, these essence of, you know, blah blah blah, whatever, are modeled after pieces of quartz. Like, I accidentally see them side by side in my inventory, and I'm like, no freaking way. Now, it's really not that big of a deal, you know, it's whatever, but I don't know, I just felt like I felt kind of dumb, because I was like, I've been playing with this mod for probably 2-3 months now, and I just realized that. We can do a llama farm, but I don't think there is a llama farm, so we're going to hold off on that. So we got pigs, and I think I got cows. Do I not have cows? Oh, no. No, I don't have cows, because it ripped me off. They didn't spawn in my inventory. And apparently there's 2 different essence of sheep, too. Maybe. I don't know what's going on. Why is it doing this? Yeah. Yeah, those ones are apparently different, somehow. I don't know how they're different. But they won't go together. Essence of sheep. Essence of sheep. No sheep thing. I don't know why. They're from 2 different mod packs. I'm not entirely sure, but it will not work. Oh wait, no, here it is. Cow egg. Okay, so we can do cows and pigs. And apparently I am real close to a sheep. I almost got enough for 2 of those pigs, but I don't want to do 2 pigs. I don't even want. I could care less if I have 1 pig. But this might give my my town some new stuff that they can sell. Excuse me, nitwit. So let's go in here. Let's talk to these guys. Let's see how much a pig and a cow pen is from the Architect. Sheep. Wow, that's 43 emeralds. It must be going up. And you can't buy it from other places because they don't count. So there's the pigs. And here's the cow. And now I think I need ranchers? Is that what it is? So I want to check one more thing. I want to check out the merchant stall and see what they do, if it gives me a better deal. 48 emeralds? Okay, because I only need 2 ranchers, and I highly doubt they're going to cost more than 40 emeralds. Hopefully. I gotta build a room for the trader, but we'll work on it. Okay, let's see. I don't think I want a butcher. Not yet, anyway. I think there's a thing called a rancher. And I think that's probably what I want. Yeah, there's this guy. So we're gonna do 1, 2. I don't think there is a butchery. So maybe I'll just grab a butcher. And maybe I just won't give him the job yet. Where are you? There you are. Yeah, we'll do that. Because there isn't a merchant in here. You know what? Let's get another tree cutter too. Seems like we're kind of starting to run low on that kind of stuff. So that's all our emeralds again. I'll have to, and I don't have any more getting set up on the thing right now. I'm doing a stack of diamonds, so that's a thing. Now let's see. When I get rid of this, this, and this, I need to grab. What do I need to grab? Item frames. I hope I have enough stuff. I know I have enough leather. And I can always make more sticks. So, that is quite alright. Let's get out of the way, farmer. Okay, so let's see if this works first. They might have to wait till nighttime, which that would be kind of weird, but you never really know. Like I said, if something goes right, that's when you know something weird's going to happen. That's when you know the apocalypse is going to happen. What? I won the lottery. Oh my gosh, here comes the meteor. Yeah, right? Actually, my grandfather just won $100 in the lottery. It was pretty happy. It got me $10 to store away till I'm ready to go have a little bit of fun. I don't think these guys are going to spawn until nighttime, which is really weird. I mean, they're pigs. Does it have to be nighttime? Oh well. If I have to, I'll break the torches. It's not a big deal. So I finally got my Facebook back. Like, I didn't even realize I lost it, really. Like, I thought I lost my password, like, a long time ago. And it turns out I was logged in this entire time. So I just started getting notifications of, like I got on, and I was like, hey, guess what? I got my Facebook back. Now, like, we can all, now I can complain and listen to everybody else complaining. But, in reality, I thought I thought I locked my account because I got tired of all the bullcrap. I started getting hacked all over the place and stuff. Like, there was people that had my account, like, was using my account in, like, Ohio and Texas and stuff. And I'm like, I don't know what they think they're going to get from me or what they're trying to pull, but it's not going to do any good because I don't have anything to really steal. So, except, my life and my friends, which obviously they kind of got their, whatever happened kind of got their paws on that, because I don't know what happened to my life or my friends, for that fact. But now I got a message that just popped up on the corner of my screen. You guys can't see it because it only records, Minecraft, but and it said some girl's name, and I was like, she sounds really familiar, so I'm kind of anxious to find out who that is. Like, that's pretty much the end of the story. I was, there you are, nitwit. Come here. Let's see if we can find one more to make a, I wonder if I could change the merchant. Probably not. Let's see if we can find one more nitwit. We can make a tree cutter. And then we'll be in business. Like, the name sounds so familiar, and it's not the girl I thought it was. But I know it's not the girl I thought it was, because the girl I thought it was actually just posted something a little bit ago, and I actually, like, commented. We don't really talk because, you know, I don't know. Things got weird. She knew I was kind of into her, but she had, like, a man, so I was like, at least she said she had a man, and I only seen her with a guy once, besides me. So, that's just what I was told. Which I'm not saying she was lying or whatever, but I mean, you know, I don't know. Anyways, so then, you know, I got back together with my ex, and she moved out with me, and then I ran into her again where she worked, and she said she was leaving. She was going to live with her brother and, you know, far away, and I was like, take me with you. And, you know, at that point, my ex-girlfriend was already, like, super, I don't even know what happened to her. She used to be such a sweet person. But then, I don't know, she met me, and she turned into a giant, bad person. So, that was sad and all, but, you know, you should have seen the way she looked at me when I was like, take me with you. I think they were both in shock, because, like, the girl that I was like, you know, hey, what's up, was there, and she looked at me like, your girlfriend is standing right there, are you crazy? And I'm like, well, if you only knew what I knew. Man, look at that cake. So I got 2 cakes, and I just kind of like been spreading them out throughout here. I've been getting them through the, well, I found them in the graves, and I just kind of been spreading them out in different areas. I don't think the villagers will eat them, but I thought it'd be kind of cool to have them. Now I talked your ear off, and divulged all kinds of personal information about nonsense that you probably don't care about. That was pretty much the episode. I was gonna try to add a tree cutter to the workforce, but I don't see any nomads, and I think I'm out of nitwits, and I don't have any more hearts to, you know, spawning kids, so to get more nitwits, I'll have to wait. And then, you know, I think we got, is that a nitwit? Is that the druid? Come on, drop. Stop flying now. Drop. Why are you not dropping? I don't know what's wrong with this. Nah, I think it's a druid anyway. Yeah, it is. Now he won't fly. What is wrong with this? Alright. But, yeah. Long-winded story about a bunch of personal crap that no one cares about, but unfortunately, the internet is pretty much the only thing I really vent to, because I talk to anybody else, and like I talked to the mailman today, and he about why can't I freaking fly? But I talked to the mailman today, and I told him the situation about the whole errands I had to run, and he agreed with the opposing party, and I'm like, that's not even like that it's not even rational. Like, you guys must all have a screw loose, but you know, it doesn't really matter what I say or do. I will pretty much always be wrong. I guess that's the curse of getting sucked into a place like this. Alright, well, next episode, hopefully we'll have pigs and cows galore. I think they can spawn somewhere between 100 and 250 before they break. So I'll have to get that butcher in here sooner or later, so then I can get pork chops and cow chops. Alright, thanks for watching. I'll catch you guys next time.